Today I'm going to take a look at Keyword Chef. I'm going to review Keyword Chef and give you a demo of the tool. It's turning out to be a pretty neat tool, especially to find low-hanging fruit keywords, and I do like it a lot because it's on a credit basis, pay as you go. So let's jump into it. Say if we are writing or have a site about interviewing and getting a job, and you want to write articles about behavioral interviews. So behavioral interview. Let's see what that comes up with. Now, you can do a wild card and you can put asterisks, before, middle, or after. You can do best, compare, how to, most alternative ideas. So we're just going to do questions now, and I'm going to hit search. And I ran this search before, so it was a little bit quick. So right now it's showing us that it's going to cost us 94 out of my 620 credits to pull up these keywords. So I'm going to just go ahead and get all these keywords. And if you want to save some credits, you can take away some of these keywords by clicking on this, like on the keyword itself. So if you click on situational, it's going to remove 4 of the keywords it found. As you can see, the credits go up and down as you click, but we're just going to keep them all and see what happens here. And they also give you a preview of what kind of keywords you're going to get. Okay, so here are my 94 keywords. So this right here in itself is not very unique as far as a keyword research tool. I mean, you're at this level, at this view on face level, what you're going to want to do immediately is press get all SERPs. So what this is going to do is it's going to Google search every one of these queries, and then it's going to put how many I would say user generated content is on each SERP, and the more user generated content, there's going to be less competition. So we're going to let that run, and while that's running, I'll kind of show you around on the tool here. So you can look at the search volume, average, high, and low. Oh, it's already updated, so let's interrupt myself. Let's click the green. Okay, great. So first thing you want to do is filter showing the highest on top. And this one, behavioral questions are stupid. Now, behavioral interviews are stupid. So I don't know if I would necessarily want to write about this one, but it's interesting. So let me hover my mouse over, and it's saying that that LinkedIn is counted as here as a user generated content. I guess I'm not too familiar with LinkedIn, so maybe this LinkedIn Pulse is, maybe not. Here we have a forum and we have Quora. So this looks, this looks pretty good, but also if you take a deeper look, there's Forbes, Fast Company, Business Insider, and Psychology Today, and Y Combinator, all ranking for this keyword. But this Y Combinator looks like this might be user generated. No, maybe not. Anyway, so but this is going to save you a ton of time right here. This part is, in my eyes, the most important part of this tool when you're doing some research here. So let's take a look at the next one. Oh, then also let's click on this. There's also 4 people also ask. So this is good. Now, it would be nice if I can rerun this SERP on this people also ask. There may be a way, but I don't believe so. So let's take a look at the next one. How long should behavioral interview answers be? So there's 2 UGCs, user generated content. One is LinkedIn and one is this Quora again. So that's good. And this also gives you a match. So I believe what this is saying here is that if you Google how long should behavioral interview answers be, and you also Google what is behavioral interview, what is a behavioral interview, et cetera, these SERPs are going to match. So what your best bet is here is to take the ones that are closely matching. Looks like these are all 30% match. So I'm thinking that means that there's 3 common SERPs or SERP results for these queries. And you're going to want to pick the one with the highest volume to write about, because if you write one blog post about this topic and then you do a whole separate run. What's a behavioral interview? This one and this one are all going to compete against each other. So I believe that's what this tool is saying. So let's look at some of the other features on this tool here. We have filters. How can I collapse this? Maybe I can't. I don't think I can collapse. Okay, so we can just find a word. So expect. So here's all the keywords that I have, or all the terms I have expect in it. So let me back that out. Or if we want to see if anyone's talking about answers. How long should behavioral interview answers be? I can't answer behavioral interview questions. So yeah, that's good. And then let's take a keywords. Okay, so how about we only want to find keywords that have STAR? I believe STAR stands for situation, task, answer, result, action, result. So this is an interview, I guess, methodology. And so you can find all of these terms for behavioral interview that have the word STAR in it. As you can see, it looks quite competitive if all the SERPs don't have any behavioral interview, or excuse me, user-generated content. Okay. And so let's unfilter that. Volume SERP. So you can see, you can do it by SERP score, by average volume. If it's missing snippet, let's see. Oh, that's interesting. So all of these queries do not have a snippet. So I would say, this might be your best bet. Behavioral interviews are stupid. I don't know how you would get a snippet out of that, but I don't know. Missing YouTube. So these keywords do not have a YouTube on SERP. So they've done some updating on this tool since last time I checked. Let's see, custom SERP score. What I really like about this too is you can put custom domains. So say in your industry, that there is some domains that if they're ranking, then it's a low competition keyword. You can put it in here and you can save it, and it will count it as part of the SERP score. So anyway, this is pretty cool tool. I am an affiliate, so I do have an affiliate link below, and I think you get some free credits or whatnot if you use it. I just wanted to go over this tool. I think it's pretty good, especially for beginners, or at least to get the ideas going.